How do you feel? Hmm? You've cheated, haven't you? And I bet that's why you clicked on this video. You cheated on your girlfriend. You're looking for ways to make amends because you just realized that she really is worth all that. I've got a special guide that you can pick pointers out of that will help you out of this very, very murky situation. So sit tight, don't go anywhere. I've got you covered. Now, before we start today's conversation, I need to tell you this. Your chances of getting back together are mostly based on whether she has moved on. Now, for instance, if she's already found solace in a genuine, well-mannered man, all hope may be lost. You'll certainly have to tackle the situation differently anyway. If that is the case, then perhaps this might be a really tough one for you. But still, hear me out. Welcome back. My name is Jessica. I live in Accra, Ghana. I'm an African YouTuber, and I'm really excited about that. Anyway, welcome to my channel. So let's get into it. How to get your woman back after cheating. 1, let her be mad without you being defensive. Now, cheating breaks anyone to the core, and sometimes when you're in a relationship where you think that everything is going well and things are just going to sort of end up in a really good place, and you find out that your partner is cheating or your man is cheating, it's a really tough situation to deal with. And so for many women, at that point where you've been caught, the last thing they want to hear is you defending yourself. They may have lots of questions for you, asking you why you did that. Resist the urge to explain or indulge. I think the best way to approach this would be to just be very quiet and say, you know what? You accept it, you did wrong, it was a moment of weakness, and you're really deeply sorry for it. So try not to be defensive, try not to blame women, because there's some instances where, you're caught cheating, and the next thing that comes out of the guy's mouth is, well, it's your fault because, say, you don't give me enough sex, or that kind of thing. And that's not going to help you in any shape or form. You want her to feel that you really were wrong for doing that. And the last thing you need to do is to be defensive. Just listen to her, pour out her heart, cry if she must, beat your chest if she has to, but never be defensive. Number 2, after letting her rant for a while, have an honest, emotional chat with her. Now, there's some women who will wake you up at 2 a.m. and want to talk. Indulge her. There's some women who would want to talk about it immediately, even when you're not ready to divulge information because you need to think through things critically. Indulge her. Whatever it is she wants to do, you're the one trying to get her back. You're the one in the wrong. So indulge her completely. Let her understand your needs. Let her understand why you actually did that. If you don't have a reason for it, do not lie. Just come clean and let her know what it is you're up against, or the reason why you decided to look outside your relationship for any kind of sexual gratification. All right? But whatever you do, make sure that it's sincere and it's coming from a good place. Women are able to sense that. People are able to sense that. Number 3. Now, you want to give her some space to heal. So there are some guys who, the moment they're caught, are all in their space. They don't want to give this woman any time, but she needs time to think about the relationship. And mind you, if you've practiced point 1 and 2, she has seen that you are genuinely owning up to your fault. You're emotionally available to make things work. And therefore, if you're giving her time, it's only out of respect for how she feels. Now, if she really loves you, there is a chance that she will take you back. Now, here's one thing I know for sure. Women are able to tolerate cheating a bit better than men. My 2 cents. And you can drop your comments below if you disagree. But there are too many instances, too many examples out there of women who were cheated on, who've taken their partners back. Whereas when the reverse happened, it was a completely different conversation. The man wanted out of the relationship and was willing to kick the woman out immediately. So Based on that, I suggest give her space, give her time to think, give her time to heal. No, she's not going to forget about you. In actual fact, when you give her that distance, she is going to have moments to think, reconsider the relationship, where you're at, what she's willing to sacrifice, and what she's not. And that will also sort of give her time to heal. I'm not saying be gone for 2 months. I'm just saying give her some kind of space to be able to deal with her anger and with all the emotions that she'll definitely be feeling. Number 4, admit your mistakes and show how sorry you truly are. You know, why this is a very important point is women tend to have or hold this opinion that men find it very difficult to admit when they're wrong. And I believe that one easy way to break through that barrier is to be different. To tell her that you know you did wrong, to tell her that you know that you took your relationship for granted up until that point. So admit that mistake and really own it. Let her see that you are ready to work on this relationship. Show emotions, guys. Show emotions. And emotions don't make you weak. They just show that you're human, okay? So allow yourself to feel. If you really want this woman and she's really mad at you, have an honest conversation. Show your emotions. Admit those mistakes and start to reel her back into the relationship you've always wanted to have with her. Number 5, end the relationship with the other girl. My guy, end the relationship with the other girl. Trust me. Don't lie to her that you've ended it only to keep it going. You actually want to sincerely and genuinely, if you want this relationship, and that's the caveat. If you're just going to go back to your cheating ways, then don't bother. Let this good woman go and find another man who possibly would be better for her. And I do acknowledge that everybody has their faults, but allow her to move on if you're not ready to commit to the relationship. But you have to end the other relationship with the other woman. You absolutely must. Show her in every sense and form how far you're willing to go to end it. Show her proof. Show her videos. Play audios for her to listen to. Show her text messages. Let her see the responses from the other woman when you end it. That will make her less insecure about the relationship that she finds herself in, because at this point, you know that you're really sorry. You have emotionally disconnected from the situation because this relationship matters to you. And she's seen proof of it by completely annihilating and obliterating this woman who has been a major stumbling block in your relationship, the woman you cheated with. Number 6, change your behavior. Now, I think at this point, it's time for you to do some introspection, especially where you've considered that this is a relationship that you really want. There has to be a behavioral change, because that's the only way that you can move past what's happening. And like I said earlier, if this is only something that you're doing to salvage a situation, or you're only sorry because you got caught, it's just a matter of time before she actually catches you again. Women know these things. We have a sixth sense that tells us when our man is looking elsewhere. And so I think if you really want to keep this relationship, what you're going to have to do sincerely is to change your behavior. Let her understand. Let her know. Try and be as transparent as possible with her, so that she can begin to build trust in you again. Let her know that it's in your past. It's something you regret and will never do again. And actually go ahead and show her how. So it's not just about lip service, what you're saying with your mouth, or, let it followed by action. Let her see a change in your behavior. If there are arguments, be the bigger person, because you really want this. And at this point in time, you need to be the underdog, because you're the one who actually has breached the contract between both of you. And so don't feel like you're going to be emasculated just because suddenly you're more understanding, you let her maybe have her way. And just know that it's a very important step you need to take to be able to rebuild trust in that relationship that you almost lost. Next, I'll say, do what she wants you to do. Now, chances are, after she's caught you cheating, she is going to be coming into this relationship with some rules and regulations, where, for instance, she'll say, you need to let me know your password. Or she'll say, no more secret phone calls in the next room, because that's probably a thing you used to do. before she caught you cheating, she may come to the table with a lot of rules and regulations. And if you're not ready to live by these rules and regulations, then perhaps you're not ready to mend this relationship, right? So just keep that in mind. And you're going to have to do that honestly and sincerely to be able to build the trust back. Let her feel secure again. Let her feel like you are in her corner. You are with her. You're the man that she was going to build her life with. Let her remember that just through your actions and your deeds. You're the one who broke her heart, so you should be willing to make that sacrifice. And finally, if this was a relationship that was actually pretty serious, leading to marriage maybe, or to a lifelong companionship of sorts, then you want to consider therapy. Find yourself a therapist to take you through all the things you guys both need to do to make this work a second time around. Well, that's it for today. I don't have much to say. I gotta go. Just got back from work and I'm really tired. And so, yes, I hope these tips help you. Good luck. And please keep your zipper up. Don't cheat again, okay?